of his next adventure. His exploits have been meticulously chronicled in over 100 volumes of personal travelogue, detailing where he'd been, what he learned, and what he accomplished thereat. These are not tall tales, but factual accounts. Each volume is comprised of a simple, honest assessment of events, with an emotional detachment that affords the reader a certain degree of personal interpretation. Yet, despite Adol's dry and humble candor, all who read of these brave new worlds, these exotic landscapes and encounters, come away from the experience deeply affected. Indeed, it is as if the reader is right there with him, feeling just as he must have felt. The events I shall now recount took place a mere 3 years after Adol Christin set out on his first adventure. Collectively, these accounts are known as the Felghana Archives. I invite you to take up Adol's sword as if it were your own, and allow yourself to become immersed within his words. Imagine if you were he.
Hello, good evening, Konpanwa, and how's it going for you? I hope you've been having a good day so far. For me, it's been quite a good day for me, and a new week is now upon us. So have you been having a good weekend? For me, actually been quite a good weekend. I bet, yeah. I was literally melting yesterday. Today is a bit better. I mean, it is still hot, but it isn't humid today. Because yeah, humid is actually the worst. Anyway, so today we're gonna be starting a new main game. Ace Attorney Investigations. This is gonna be a bit different because we're not gonna be a defense attorney this time. Instead, we'll be a prosecutor. This is gonna take some getting used to. But before we get to gaming, so today I'm 96% bully and I'm also 57% delicious, and just give me a bit and I'll load the game now. So just give me a bit, and once I'm done with investigation, so have I... Hang on. Oh wait. Anyway. Hang on, I know how to fix this thing at 3 seconds. Hang on. So just give me a little bit and I'm just gonna launch the game. Hang on, okay. There we go. Anyway, so let's get to the gaming then. And this is gonna be our first playthrough. I mean, and this is gonna be the first stream of Ace Attorney Investigations. So so we see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna be a prosecutor this time. So let's get to it. Yeah, I wanted an English. Minimal scenes. I didn't really. It went a bit too quick. I didn't manage to eat. Minimal what? Yeah. Yeah. This will do. So. Hang on. Give me a quick second. Yeah, I figured. I really need a new headset. Well, I might fix it this weekend. Anyway, let me use the fix options and all. Yeah, for now I go for skin shaking. Skin flushing is also good, same for reparation. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it off and let's see how I want it and experience. Yeah, I keep it at alone too because yeah, I kinda need the time to eat. I keep it at 0.5 because I don't really use autoplay and all. Yeah, I think I'll keep it on. Yeah, same for that one. And then let's see. Yeah, this is how I usually go. Yeah, IAs will be good. And then also for the art style. Do I want this or... Yeah, I'm more for the pixel style, so I'll go for pixel art, it's more my thing. English I go for. And Japanese is more my style. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna use it, but let's see. Anyway, so let's get to the gaming then. So... Okay, there's only two here, but... Yeah, I'm gonna go for the first one, Miles Edgeworth. So, let's get to it. And... Oh, take that! I feel like that's more accurate here than Objection. Episode 1. Turnabout Visitor. March 14, 1:16 AM. To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor after all. That might be you, but why? Why go this far? Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. No matter what the cost. Of course it starts this way. I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been. Always will be. March 14, 2:05 AM. Prosecutors building, 12th floor hallway. Okay, seems like I can't save. At least for now. Oh yeah, this is actually very different from what I'm used to. I'm gonna have to get used to this too. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumsu has been keeping an eye on my office. and keeping it clean. Well, about that, Edward. The door is unlocked. Detective comes through. What's this smell? It's very familiar. Blood? Yeah, this is gonna take a while getting used to. What the? What's the meaning of this? Fierce. Yeah, and he got faint, I see. Identify yourself. Shut up. You've got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. Is that at it? Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. Leave it to Edward to keep his cool even under this situation. And then he left. My name is Miles Edward. And I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month apart, I would be thrusted into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. March 14, 2:57 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Wait. I see. Well, okay, now I can save her, so that's the first thing I do. And let's see what else is. Anyway, let's keep going. I will finish photographing the victim. I will finish photographing the victim's body, sir. Very well. Please continue your investigation. Yes, sir. Well, I wonder what the reason was for wanting to frame Edward. Ah! Mr. Edward, sir! Are you okay, sir? Well, I'm used to fine. Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. When I heard that a murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away. This is Dick Coombs, sir. He's a detective with a local precinct and the one assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? I think anyone would look pale in a situation like this. No, I'm perfectly fine. However... Look what they did to your office! It's totally yes! Well, of course, I'll say the culprit sullied my floor with the thought jätteväl. No one gets away with a jacking mood into my office. I think that's the least of you boys have. Wow! Sounds like you're getting jelly pwned up over this small thing. This crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it. Ho ho! That's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, time to do some investigating. Again, our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find in the forefront of my mind. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Crime scene, my office. Is it really coincidence that the murder took place in my office? Nah, it actually makes no sense. I get a nagging feeling that this is something to keep in mind. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, so... yeah, wait, I'm gonna do a better consult. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, so... Okay, yeah, that is a better Kumsu voice. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really. Especially because of this. You figures that you had the key on you. The key to your office? The office key. For security reasons, this office door has a lock built into it. What do you mean, sir? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it's all become clear to you. I mean, you don't really need... I mean, it's very obvious here. Logic? By finding a connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. So how do you use it? Actually, yeah, how do you use log? Okay, it sounds better. It sounded better in my head than saying it out loud. First, I got information we were connected with L, and then I connect them together with X. Let's give it a try. Now, to use L and recall the fact. Oh, I see. Crime scene. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's how it works, I see. For security reasons, all security stores are autofitted with locks, which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as mere coincidence. Yeah, so I keep wanting. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, so. Why do I have a hard time believing you? There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? The killer's goal? Why did this happen in my office? What was the killer after? You really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth? That's some beautiful logic, so. Well, right now I have nothing to connect it with. Yes, well, when you follow leads to the conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I might stay far from the truth as well. But if I think carefully before piecing the leads together, the logic's on the floor. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Yes, sir! High Prosecutor's office, room 1202. The basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir. At least you got that one, right? I know that. And when I want to examine something, I simply use A when I'm next to it. Oh, if you ever feel loose and want to talk, just use X, okay? I'll give you great, precise advice as an ace investigator, son. Something to try later. If I have free time, I suppose. Well then, let's investigate then. But this is very different from the usual. You called, sir? Well, did you notice anything? Is there anything you noticed that you'd like to say, Detective Kumsu? Just that I used over here as soon as I heard there was a boat in your office, sir. The investigation's just gotten started, so cause there's not much else to say. So, were you the one that found the body, Mr. Edgeworth? You got that right? Unfortunately, upon my return, I found my office door to be unlocked. And what awaited me inside was this whole messy affair. Oh, that's you! And so I left the security of this room to a certain detective. Sorry, sir. Well, that's typical you. Anyway, and upon investigating, I assume you understand how to conduct investigations, Detective Kumsu. Of course, sir. Examine anything and everything with A. By checking various things out, we can gather all sorts of evidence and information. You can see the evidence you've been collected with R. For information. You're supposed to press L. For information at least, it's L. That's it! Create your person! Detective Jason Apple is the way to go! Yeah, Jason Apple, no. It's called Detective Jasonin. Detective. Clearly something you like! Yeah. Well, you've always been this way, so nothing new there. And we gonna investigate now. Do you have anything to report? So, yes, so, yes, so. Nothing out of the ordinary right now, so. And yet, there's something out of the ordinary right in front of my eyes. Talk about a contradiction. Something out of the ordinary, huh? I thought to look around a bit more. Well, there's lots of things that's out of ordinary, I tell you. What have we had? Could this perhaps be the motor weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made the escape after disposing of the gun, huh? I think I've seen one of these before. Can you enlighten me as to where? Oh, I know! I was issued the exact same model! I think. You know, you're not really helping yourself, huh? Detective, I don't really look like a guns out at boss. I mean, they're really dangerous. Well, yeah. But now that I think about it, you do see this moving around the piercing a lot, so. In other words, so this model is actually quite easy to get. I don't use mine most, expecting them against it, so that's why I didn't recognize it. So it's the same type of revolver as the one used by these piercings detectives. Revolver found at the crime scene is the same model as those used by piercing the detectives. Well, gonna keep looking here. Oh, the envelope over you says set. I had it all set up, yet for when you got back, I figured we could play a fair games. Don't be like that. I had no idea you were interested in sex. I'm actually pretty good at seconds, so I thought I'd give sex a try. Well, they are smiling, but very different. In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve this case. If I don't expect the games to tax my mental acuity most. Yeah, with it being come soon. The feeling to put the cafe in the party, so it's all be allied to excitement this area. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. But I do that later. Your files are all over the floor, sir. They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. Signs of a struggle. My files are a mess, pointing to a struggle between the victim and the killer. That it's so hard to keep this place spotless when you were away. I mean, this just yet all the time and effort I put in pointless. I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. Well, I wanted the flowers every day, just like you requested, so. You're not supposed to water every day, you know that, right? I just added clearly to the list as a weekend special. For about half a day every Saturday, I'd come in and clean this place until it's sparkled. Does he have a life? Yeah, half a day is a bit too much. Anyway. What's up for the teacup of fragments that I saw? You can't enlighten me why it's broken. That killer is going to pay. This it. Yikes! You're yelling bad over this. Okay, please don't tell me. This DC set is very dear to my heart and can only be bought in England. It costs more than your month's paycheck. What? Now I feel like the killer's wasted all of my monthly paychecks. And a bit more. It's been a while since I was sat at this desk. Oh, how I've missed you. It's so tidy that it looks neat than when I first bought it. Oh, yeah. That thing's so foolish that it makes me jealous. Don't tell me, you had no other work the entire time I was away, detective. My job is to protect your office, so. And you did very good at doing that. Yeah. And you did such a good job protecting it that a mother who got in it. That's awesome. I have to admit, the desk has never looked better, so I guess I can't talk his pay. You're lucky. Oh, it's your duty. The, Knight of Prosecutors, right? King of Prosecutors. And it's not at your feet. It's a sale. The only stand is to the winning Prosecutor, right? Yes. But I have no real interest in the pursuit vote of other people. As for my own vote, that is something only I can determine for myself. That's so slick, sir. I'm gonna have to try saying that sometime. Well, you have to try harder, Kumsu. Unfortunately for him, his monetary vote is tied directly to his vote to me. Well, it's a good thing my steel samurai doll wasn't spared any harm. Speaking of which, I still haven't actually sat down and watched any of that song. What's it about again? Well, I don't know most about it myself, support. The hair of the steel samurai warrior of Neo Old Tokyo is the steel samurai, and his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate. It's a soul get towards kids. However, its hyper took some veilus and givet in blood. There's a number of others as well. Spin-offs like Pink Princess, Boy of Little Old Tokyo, and The Nickel Samurai, along with the Deluxe of Mercedes, and even a new stage song, gives it presents. So, Nova Lord, are you sure you're not some sort of Yelpy fanboy? He actually is. Of course not! Anyone that keeps up in society knows at least this much. You don't have to be embarrassed about it. And that conversation lasted longer than expected. Let us get on to the investigation. Oh, you. Is this yet another batch of fierce flowers? The ones that come with a card attached every month like a clockwork for you? Yup. Speaking of that, let's see what's on the card this month, son. All will be your soul. Wendy. Man. Is Wendy a fortune teller or what? Or business irony? How painful are how painful are the tunes? Wendy. Isn't that the name of that old lady with the wily voice that stalked? Yeah, that's her, alright. That's enough, detective. You need to let your mind be further. How is it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprint lifting is a delicate art. Well, I never. Well, let's just leave it at that for him. I hope we can solve this case quickly. I'd like to get on to your lesson on this sofa. That thing looks a billion times softer than my mattress at home. It looks... Isn't that normal? Can I sit on it too? Just for a little while, sir? Detective Kumsu, you know I can't allow that. Until this case is solved, neither of us has time to spare, let alone, yes. You're right, sir. I'm gonna work hard and be a real trooper to the end. Even once this case is over, I don't think he can afford to take any time off. Yeah, but let's not say that to him. He's gonna get disappointed otherwise. Okay, I can't check that one. Well, in that case, let's take a close look. I won't rest until I've inspected every... Well, let's do that then. I don't believe it! I packed those files on the shelf so tight that not even an earthquake could make them fall off. But you to look at them. At this, yes. At this, 8. the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all. And I think that's the list of the worries here. Up you plan to be solved. Then, once the investigation is over, we'll put them back up on the shelf. Yeah, but you're focusing on the wrong thing, you know. Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. It looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach's area. It looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach's area, so... In other words, he was shot. Yup. And on to the other side store, I don't think we know much more than that. Please have the party sent to the mood once they are done possessing the crime scene. Crime scene notes. Bullet went clean through the victim's abdomen. The body was found at around 2:05 a.m. Crime scene notes you're done in my organizer. Well, let's see then. Are you going to be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir? Of course, this is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. Alright, if you say so. I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. When I want to examine a piece, I have a button to press R to open my organizer. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of a second effect often. Well, let's keep looking. It says something. Come through. What do we have here? Hey, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police-based detective. Something that you should carry on you too. Oh hey! I have the exact same thing actually. What a gonky thing. Honestly, I won't have been worried if you didn't have it neither. Let's take a look inside. Police Department. Name Booty Faith Yank Detective. Okay, so that's the victim then. Mr. Booty Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you. Victim was a detective. According to his face and ID, Booty Faith was a piercing detective. I seem to have gotten a fair pieces of pertinent information. Now, can we use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other? Alright then. So, let me think then. Let's see. Well, I can easily connect this through. So here we go then. The revolver the standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed Detective Kumsu? Could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir. On it now, sir. Excuse me, pal. Let's see. What have we got here? So that's where his gun is supposed to be. Mr. Edward, sir, this guy's wearing a gun holster. So it appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. Victim's revolver. It can be assumed that this gun is the modern weapon. It was issued to the victim. Victim's revolver data used down in my organizer. Let's see. Let's see what else we can find out about this revolver. As I always say, you gotta look really carefully at each piece of evidence. Something that you're clearly incapable of doing. You can use the R to select an object. You can use to rotate an object. There's no such thing as a bad angle. Expect for when it is. Use Alt and R to zoom in and out to get at the nitty-gritty. Well, let's check around then. It looks like only one shot was fired from this. Whoa, so the killer killed the victim with just one shot after wresting the gun from him? Sounds like the guy never how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edward? We have no proof for now, but that is a distinct possibility. I guess this is about all we're going to find out. We shall send the body to art. I wanna check some more. You think that it's so easy to take a life with just a pool of fatigue? You know, I can never see myself really liking guns. Oh, but I love the ones they use at the track and field meets to start the races. If you take off before it's fired, everybody always ends up following your lead. You do know that's the silly thing, right? You say you don't for a false start, detective. Now that you mention it, even when I finish first, I always wind up in last place. And I wonder why. Anything else that's worth noting? Let's see. Okay, not as icons. Okay, nothing else. Anyway, an outbreak is coming now, so we'll go be right back and I'll see you in 3 minutes.
Cry for me 君の声が聞こえてる叫んでる僕の名前を
俺はナハトバイス。
私はクロエ・バーネットと言います。
ロナード・グリフィン、警察だ。
エルフェンテック社長のリーブ・スラシルと申します。プロジェクト試験班の担当になったジリアン・スカイと言います。
今飼いならせるデームドライク。
Okay, I'm back now. So let's keep looking around then. I guess this is about all we're going to find out. I guess this is about all we're going to find out. We should send the body to our... Jim! Who are you? Why? Oh why? How could this have happened to a guy like you? Okay, do you know the victim? Are you alright? Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Just let me be! Sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh. Well, he kinda is now. Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night. I mean, he's dead. So, just in a blood-stained suit, pal. So, just in a blood-stained suit, pal. Where are my manners? Aren't you the prosecutor? Why, yes, I am. I'm Yaku sportsman, prosecutor. Jim here was my partner in crime, Pustin. I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I'm also a prosecutor. The detective comes soon, so you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office. Yes, that is correct. Then it was you. You're the one who killed Jim. It wasn't me. Hey, don't go your iron jump to conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay? I will not. I know how things work, Iron Hair. Hypersecutor's office doors all have locks built into them. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. Yeah, that makes sense actually. That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip this whole time, Paul. Hang on, just give me a bit. I'm gonna go a little bit. Okay, I'm back now. Sorry about that. And the key to the door was with me the entire time, okay? So the only one who could get in here was me. Ho 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 ho. You're not exactly helping yourself at that, you know that, right? Wait, that means... I'm not sure what that means. It means that you could have been the one to kill him. So it was you. You're Jim's killer. No way, pal. You recorded all wrong. Everyone, calm down. Mr. Postman, correct? If you are a Yale prosecutor, You should know to stay collected. The investigation has only used begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You saw a one cool costume too, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great senior Prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know. Anyway, let's call our dues and work together, okay? That works for me. Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? A pleasure to work with you. You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for passing in like that. Carry on then, it's your room after all. Thank you, I intend to. I just want a little more time to say goodbye to him. You there? So. I wanted to capture this scene on film for me by final farewell to my partner Jim. I don't know what to say. I should probably give them some space. Yeah, a good idea. Mr. Postman, a vote if I might. I swear I'll find the killer and bring them to justice. You wait and see. It be for the both of us. Now then, you wanted to talk to me about something? No, that's alright. I feel like I'm interrupting the conversation. How is it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. This picture is too important to mess up. I leave the man to his art. Well then, gonna see if there's anything. Oh yeah, I got to check this before. Oh, your jacket, son. What's it doing on the floor? More importantly, look what's behind it. It must have fallen off the wall when the killer tried to threaten me by firing a gun. So the killer not only shoot the victim, but he shoot your jacket as well. There's something that doesn't add up here. If that's the case, 2 bullets should have been fired. But when I investigated the gun, only 1 bullet had been fired. So it makes no sense actually. The dirty suit, the ultra special jacket that you made to Prosecutor to put in. What if they had such the outfit? It would have been a disaster. It's not good. It's not worth getting worked up over, detective. Not when there's something more here. Huh? Like what? Look behind. I take it you haven't noticed it yet, detective. There is a giant contradiction right here in front of us. Really? Yes. Did I say contradiction? He must be ripping off on me. I'm starting to sound like him. Yeah, contradiction is kinda not the right word. But I have my own methods, and I will conduct this investigation my way. When the simple formula contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skills come into play. First, I have to find a spot that holds the contradiction. Well, before I do, looks like you suffer was bad. Talk about good luck. And just what is so lucky about that? Well, I'd hate for my napping spot to have a hose hole in it. Excuse me, but you napping spot? Napping spot? You joking, son? Honest, I want the team of sleeping on such a nice comfy sofa. He keeps taking himself deeper and deeper with each passing word. Like always, what else is new? This jacket so brings back memories. I remember you used it to wear this around the time you became a certified prosecutor. It was a present from my mentor. Prosecutor Manfred von Gamaho. Yes, I don't wear it anymore, yet I can bring myself to throw it away. It must mean a lot to you, even with the little bittersweet memories it holds. Oh, what do you know? I've got an old coat of mine hanging up in my room too, son. Yesterday was long day, so it's used to iron off. But you get the picture. Yeah, I think I get what you mean. Anyway, so the killing not only suit the victim, but they suit your jacket as well. The beauty con was again not off. And through thought, I'd have been afraid of someone who is either one of them. It's the middle of the night, detective. But my office walls are soundproof. The culprit must have been very confident that no one would hold. I was checking it. This is it. This bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's off, I start point my cursor at it and press X with conviction. And when I have found sufficient proof to build the contradiction, I present it. This is how I do things. And the one I wanna present is the gun. So, hey you car! This bullet hole is the contradiction. What do you mean, son? It's elementary. Two shots were fired in this room, but only one bullet was used. The first fell to the victim, and the second fell to disappear. Hey, that's right! But now comes the next mystery. Only one bullet have been used. However, this gun was only fired once. Hey, that's still good. This means that one of the two bullets was fired from a different gun. Did the killer have another gun prepared for tonight? Another handgun? Other than the victim's gun that I found, could there be another gun in play here? By the way, I noticed something, sir. Yes? What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame? So you did notice it? Ah, that? It's a secret safe. Secret safe? Oh, I smell money! I'll spare us the pupil and use to say it. Nothing like what you imagine it is inside. No, if you could kindly move this frame out of the way. You get that? Achoo! Achoo! Talk about toasty! I suppose that's what happens when I'm not happy to toast it once in a while. I had no idea there was a safe here, or I'd have kept it clean for you, so... So when did you put this thing in? It wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one. I see. Really? I had no idea. Well, only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence. So, what's inside, Mr. Edgeworth? Right now, nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence when a deal is in season. That's it. Talk about squishing my hopes and dreams. I don't know what you was expecting. Secret safe. If a prosecutor has one in the office, only they know of them. Real evidence used. Secret safe data used on in my organizer. I won't yes until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Well, let's do that then. I never knew there was a safe hiding back here. Well, if detectives never put them, then they wouldn't be secret enough, would they? Are there any other secret hidden things in this room? Even if they were, it would defeat the purpose of them being hidden if I told you. Yeah, you gotta figure it out for yourself. So don't bother looking for them. So there's no, like, hidden camera around, right? And what if there was? Oh, no, it's nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's not ask. Do I ever want to ask what he's been doing in my office when I've been away? Let's not. Might be for the best. Now this is odd. You found something, son? This keypad? Don't you find it a bit too clean? Yeah, there's a thick layer of dust all around it, but not on the keypad itself. You there, the forensic scientist? Yes, sir. Could you please toast this area for fingerprints? You got it, sir. I couldn't find, let alone lift, a single pin. Looks like it was whipped down well. Whipped fingerprints. All of the fingerprints on this have been whipped clean off. Interesting. Secret safe is Prosecutor has one in the office. Only they know of them. Pins were whipped. Secret safe data updated in my organizer. As I thought, it appears that logic is the only way around this setback. Time to just slowly and calmly play connected dots with information we have. Well, let's see if there's anything else Okay, nothing else. Well, in that case, let's see. Let me think. Let's see. I'm not too sure, so I wanna check if there's anything else. Let's see. The info I've gathered, I seem to have picked up a fair good list. Oh, so now you're gonna do the thing you do without that information, yeah? What are you babbling about? The very thing you were talking about is the 5 minutes ago. So, logic. You say that you can look at all of your needs and info by pressing L. Then you pick the ones that simulated with A and connect them with X. That's your way of investigating. Yeah, son. Yes, this is why this exercise in explaining my own method to me was unnecessary. Okay then, how about I explain my logic to you next? How about no? That is even more unnecessary. Let me think then. I really can only think of... I wonder if it has to have a connection. Let's see. I believe I have figured out what the motive was after. Well, what is it, son? The fact that the safe was whipped clean of fingerprints suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe, making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. Motive, theft. The culprit tried to open my safe. Was the killer's motive theft? I wonder if knowing that the motive behind this breaking was theft, since it was the only pieces of information can tell me about this crime. Yeah, that might be the case. Let's see. No. The pieces don't fit quite right. In that case, there's a possibility that the file's played on the floor. Another sort of a struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, you mean it could be from when the killer tried to find something, so? Precisely. We need to figure out if any of the files have been stolen. Yes, so I'm gonna sell files like you have never seen it before, even at a library. So let's give that a try. Why do all the good ones always die young? Sorry was pointed out every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth. Sometimes. No matter how much we lament, the dead will not come back to life. All we can do is source for the truth. And so what are we supposed to do? How do we go about finding the truth? First, we gotta get to the file to the rightful place. You got it. Ha! Let me help. So this file goes here, and that book goes there. You so know a lot about where things go, despite it being Mr. Ashworth's office. Yeah, it is strange. Because I'm the one who keeps it tidy, Paul. Okay? Don't. It was a bad that the murder was definitely committed here. Yeah. There's even another bullet hole here, along with all the blood. The blood stains on the books themselves are still fresh. I suspect that the victim was killed in a standing position, hence the pins on the shelf. And then the guy fell onto the floor, right? The blood on the floor kinda grossing me out. Detective, I don't have the time to deal with the big storm as right now. But you know I'm no good with blood, son. Okay, then why are you a detective? I'm certain there's something wrong with this picture. Well, I can see it already, but I put it out in a bit. I put them all back. Yes, that stays on there, son. Doesn't look like anything's missing. Although it does look like the killer moved the body to flip through myself. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. Yeah, I wonder too. Let's see. So this is where the bullet loads itself after it went through the victim hole. But the bullet reloads so squally in a file spine. indicates that the fires were young son. After the shooting had occurred, then of course the victim was moved because he was in the killer's way. And the killer moved the body because it was leaning against the bookshelf. The blue don't disguise the pants used out pretty well. In a sense, I suppose. See, I'm not completely useless, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah. It appears that the victim was in a sitting position high after being sued. Oh, so that's why the seat of the victim's pants has blood on it. That would be the logical conclusion. Hang on. The victim's handling. He must have tried to support himself with his hands high after being shot. There are pins on the floor too. Those must have been made when unable to stay standing. He dropped to the floor. And let me see. 1A, 1B, 1C, D, E, F, K, O, A, B, C, D, E, F, K, O, A, B, C, A, B, C, D. There's something that feels off for me. It feels off for me. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, hang on. Oh, never mind. Let's see. Well, there is something about this. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. So, a year ago. Okay, I was right. I was kinda on side, but yeah. There's clearly a contradiction here with this bullet hole. What do you mean, sir? You don't see. Yeah, the positioning is kinda off. Quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. If the victim was shot in a stomach, the hole should be much higher up. But what if the guy was shot when he was sitting or laying down, sir? That would be illogical. The victim leaned against itself high after being shot. We suggest that he was standing when he was shot. Then that means... Wait, what does that mean, sir? It means that the bullet hole should have been higher up. It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, detective. In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption, and it was from this mistake that overgoing contradiction was born. What is the faulty assumption that caused this problem with the bullet holes position? Well, I would like to believe it's the order of the files because, not gonna lie, it comes off as off for me. I believe the order of the files is a bit off. You mean I put them back in the wrong order? Used to know? Well, last time I checked, 0 comes before 1. Hey, actually, I think the labels on the files are wrong. Oh. Yeah, you see how the files that were sorted with the number 0? What are they doing all the way down that? After 1, 2, and 3. That's really bad. You do know that you was the one that placed it there, yeah? Actually, the way they are organized now is the correct order. Wait, it is? They are exactly as I see them in my mind's eye. But the numbers are all out of order. Those white binders are special, so they are arranged a little differently. But from this, we know that the files were not in this order when the crime occurred. Okay, I'm starting to get it. Aha! So that's it. I believe the killer made the same incorrect assumption as you used it, detective. Let's rearrange the files in numerical order and see what we find out. Yeah, now it actually makes sense. Do you think it'd be okay to put the body back up to how it was before it was moved? They were finished possessing the crime scene, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. If you please, Detective Kumsu. And if he was standing, yeah, it makes sense. As I suspected, the bullet hole is not where it should logically be. The killer went through my files first before shooting Mr. Fate. And then put the files back in numerical order. I got exactly, and then proceeded to shoot the victim. But why would someone kill a man and then look at your few files one more time? Puzzling indeed. And it is our job to figure that out. The files were thrown into disarray twice, once before and once after the crime. But why? Files in disarray. The culprit rearranged my files twice, once before and once after the murder. Why? Now the crime scene is as it was at the time of the murder. Time to give it another look. Well, let's investigate again then with this update. As I suspected, the bullet hole is no way it should logically be. And we figured out that a killer when few books self twice. Indeed, there are many things the killer did that don't make sense. But to figure out the why, we need more information. So we need to keep investigating. Does handprints belong to the victim, right? They make sense with the body position. Yes, he must have left them when he was trying to support himself after he was shot. However, the final position of the body shows that it was moved. I need to go with this crime scene with a fine-toothed comb one more time. Yeah, let's keep looking. There must be some reason as to why the victim's body was moved. But there is no time to point the start now. Let us continue with our investigation, detective. Okay, that's all. I'm ready to go. This was the one that interested me. What is that? It's supposed to say your name. Why does it say cum su on the include? I'd say that's some incredibly incriminating evidence. I'd say that's some incredibly incriminating evidence. Yes, indicative of criminal activity indeed. No, wait! There's gonna be some mistake! Mr. Edward, son, help me! Say something, son! It appears that one of my files was stolen. Is that all, son? What about me and my situation? Is this what the killer was really after? Stolen file. One of the files that were written upon in blood was still stolen by the culprit. Stolen file data used on in my organizer. Oh, investigation is complete. Well, let's see how. Looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer in the end. And this most important message managed to use us. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. You can be deeply pleased to know that your beloved partner is the guilty party. If you are going to accuse Detective Kumsu of being the culprit, I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up. Jim's words, they're more than enough. What did you say? Nah, we need more than that. If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand your reasoning. You got it? Well, let's hold it then. I don't like this one bit. The something stains about this man's attitude. There must be some sort of flaw to his logic waiting for me to dig out. Mr. Edward, what are you going to do? What I always do in court, I'm going to cross-examine him. one way or another, and expose the flaw in his logic with his technique. Oh, how do you do that? Can you explain it to me, sir? Well, I might as well. Alright. First, I listen to the witness testimony. If I find a flaw in the testimony, something that contradicts the evidence, I open my organizer with R and present a piece of contradictory evidence. To present something, I simply use X, but that's all the need. But it's not like there's gonna be a flaw in the testimony every time, right? Correct. And at those times, I need to press the witness with L. Sometimes, by pressing, I can tell what the new information and the new or modified testimony. I think I get it, sir. I'll be sure to try this technique out in investigation too. Very well, I'll even show you how it's done. Now watch carefully. Well then, have a go then. And use to be on the safe side. Mr. Portsman Loki. Detective Gomsu, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Furthermore, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed the theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the spook cell. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice. We see about that. You intend to argue that the victim's dying message points to his killer. I can hear Jim's voice, and he's calling for his killers, yes. Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portsman? There's no way Detective Gumsu is the culprit here. I will find a flaw in this man's logic and expose it with credible evidence. Let's do it then, Mr. Portsman Logic. Well, have we go then? Detective Gumsu, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him to death. Hold it! You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask. What is it? What do you call the victim, Jim? Yeah, his name is Booty Face. Then clearly, his name is Booty Face. Isn't it obvious? Jim is the perfect name for my companion. Jacques and Jim. Don't those two names go together like peanut butter and jelly? I see. But Jim isn't even close to the guy's yellow name. Well, Jacques and Body used the sounds off somehow. Besides, he was the third of a bunch of guys I decided to nickname Jim. He talks about the victim like he was his pet. Potter, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. 14. Do you really think it was necessary to disable myself twice to do that? Asked you. Okay then, maybe his real intent was theft. Hey, are you accusing me of stealing something from Mr. Edgeworth? It's a possibility. Maybe your salary's been good so much that life is getting a little rough to handle. I'll have you know that I eat 3 scone meals every day, pal. Okay, so all 3 of them happen to be instant noodles, but you're not helping yourself right now. Poor thing, what an evil prosecutor you were paid off with, and what a motive, no? That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. Hold it! And why would Detective Coombs do such a thing? Because the body was getting in his way. He had to mess up your bookshelf somehow, right? Anyway. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. Hold it! Why do you think that the killer didn't notice the bloody letters? The body was going in quite well. What did you say? That's how he missed it. But judging by what I've seen, it doesn't take much for you detective to miss something. That's actually true. Who do you think you are? You know nothing about people. And yet, he was actually correct. There's a lot a person can understand about another from the first impressions alone. I can't say I disagree with him on that point. Yeah, even I have to agree. Why don't you say something, son? What do you do, Mr. Edgeworth? Despite his lack of attention to detail, I don't believe the detective to be the culprit. Nobody could have overlooked the bloody letters, and I can prove it with evidence. I couldn't ask for a better setup for the game finishing spike. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice. Hold it! Are you saying that those letters were intended for you? Yup, Jimmy was an outstanding detective. I won't expect no less from my former partner. It looks like Mr. Postman still doesn't understand. He has yet to figure out the true meaning behind the bloody letters. What are you spotting over there? Can't you just admit my logic is perfectly sound? Actually, there's a gigantic flaw in his logic. A game so wide that even the good detective can spot it. Now to clue Mr. Postman in by presenting him with some evidence. But before I do that, yet another outbreak is coming up. So be right back and see you in 3 minutes.
あるのはショートするか色思考停止過去だけ見て夢を開けてもリグレ底なしのには憎しみに溺れて閉じてゆく呪いのサークル飲まれるな感じ取れ明日への鼓動ギャラギャラ悔しくて苦しくて
Okay, I'm back now. So let's see if I can think of something that feels off. Let's see. I wonder if that's really the case. Yeah, that's the thing I find. Yeah, I have one issue actually, so... Objection! Alright, I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong then. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Or maybe I was right, but I'm wrong. Okay, never mind. I'm focusing on the wrong thing then. Let's see then. Well, let's start. Okay, I was right, but at the wrong statement, so... Objection! Perhaps you're not aware, Mr. Postman, but there is a serious flaw in your logic. Hey, bringing a bit of the Cotium into this, I see. No problem, I'm game. I can't help but find it odd. Excuse me? Odd that a fellow prosecutor won't be brought at all by the power of his own office. What are you talking about? Oh, you're joking. I get it. Ha ha ha. Actually, I'm not. If you have the time to laugh, then you have the time to take another closer look at this. Do you still not see? If not, may I direct your attention to the missing file? What? That's impossible! What's impossible, Mr. Postman? Nothing. Okay, why are you sweating bullets? The files on that shelf are all about a certain case. Then the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner. I highly doubt they could miss the bloody letters written on the spine. It's possible that they could have taken the file before committing the murder. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's better obvious that the file was stolen after it was written on. The missing letters in the detective's name where the file should be is proof. Yeah, I mean the S is gone and there's only half one hole. If Detective Doomsu really was the culprit of this case, then he would have stolen all of the files, not used one. I hardly thought that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the files. Especially as a detective who can't stand the sight of blood. We're protecting him, but he's getting exhausted at the same time. This means what exactly? What does that make this dying message? It makes it the work of a criminal intent on tampering with the crime scene. That's so low! I can't believe the criminal tried to pin this whole thing on me, son! I'm gonna get them, son! You'll see! I'm gonna have them on the arrest in no time! Well, Mr. Postman? Brilliant! Absolutely splendid! Look the sovereign of Olympic gold! You mean like the one you're wearing, right? Like, right here? I appreciate the praise, but it doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed. Meh, you win some and you lose some. That's how life goes. Glad everyone's so silly, even though I feel more dead than alive. But you know, it really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up. However... What is it this time? Are you still after me, Ball? Calm me for a second. Who has the key to this office? It's me and Detective Kumsu. That would be me. But Mr. Esword, you prove that I'm innocent, Ball. Actually, not yet. That's absolutely right, and I acknowledge your innocence. Then why do you sense that you still have something to say? What are you doing? When I was thinking, did you notice one of the person with a key to this office? You mean me? One of the person? Hey, you there! Yes, sir. What is it, sir? Would you kindly fetch an escort that the lovely young lady have for me? A lady? The girl is a member of this building security. Think of her as a material witness. Security? Did you say security? No! Stop it, Paul! Don't! What's wrong, Kumso? What's wrong with him all of a sudden? I believe she needs no introduction. I have called upon Mrs. Makey Bite, a member of security. Makey Bite? Why does that name sound familiar? Okay, I get it now. It is the walking disaster. The walking disaster with the worst luck possible. This is gonna be a headache, isn't it? Detective Gumsu, sir? Monkey! Mr. Spite is the security guard on watch tonight. I see. And your point is... My point is that Seacourt may well have used it. And by it, I mean the master key, which can open all the office doors in this building. Leave it to Makey. This is the third time now. And if you won't invent the true all the times was, well, the first one and second one, what happened during the original dialogue? Anyway, what? If you're not a guilty party, Detective Gumsu, then the only other person with access to this room is Mr. Spy. How dare you? I would never sneak into someone's room. That's right. I refuse to believe that Mike is the culprit, Paul. Oh, it was me. That's right. I did it. I knew it was gonna be a headache. Can we take that as a confession, Detective? Well, it wasn't really me, but it definitely wasn't Makey, Paul. So yeah, it was me. If it was, you'd have no problems with that, right? You know, what you're saying makes no fucking sense. I'm just getting a headache from eating this. Please refrain from flying off the handle, Detective. There's no need for such theatrics. Yeah, please don't make my life any harder. Listen to your boss, Detective. He understands what I'm saying her. Taco is the only one who got committed the crime. And for one simple reason. Let's hold it. Reason for suspicion. It's pretty obvious that Mr. Spade snuck into your room using the master key. I mean, If Detective Gumsu is the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Mr. Spite as our prime suspect. On top of which, the nose of a good detective doesn't see, making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. I see. So you're saying she used the master key. Master key. This can open every office door. Its use is controlled by security staff. Master key data. Use the tone in my organizer. Let me check it thoroughly. Is the master key to every office in the building? Let's see what if I can find anything. I don't see anything particularly interesting. Incredibly incriminating evidence. What did you say? That's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well. That was then. This is now. The flow of a good match always senses to in a yearly. It's all about your reflexes and reaction time, especially for an athlete like me. Whatever you say, sportsman. I wonder if there was anyone else other than Mr. Spite who could use the master key. It seems that the only way to get Mr. Sportsman to give me more details is to press him. So let's do it. Reason for suspicion. It's better obvious that Mr. Spite snuck into your room using the master key. Hold it! Are you sure Mr. Spite is the only member of the security who could use the master key? There's only one person on staff at this time of night, and tonight she's it. Is that right, Mr. Spite? That's you, but I wasn't able to use them. But I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir. Oh. Okay, what do you mean? No, that was interesting. Wasn't able to? What's that supposed to mean? Yes. Moving on. I'd hate to get side death by something unrelated. What do you mean, unrelated? I wanna know what she has to say, pal. But you can tell it just her, not to tell lies. Plus, I hate wasting time. Should I hold Mr. Spite out? I do that later. Maybe I should pay more attention to what Mr. Postman is saying for now. I mean, if Detective Gumsu isn't the one who opened the door, hold it! I thought we had established Detective Coombs' innocence piety to your plea. It was just a theory, one hypothesis among the many possibilities. I mean, I had my thoughts about Mr. Spice from the very beginning. If that's the case, then why didn't you mention her first? No, don't make that face. See, there goes the dude. You need the other way. Let's pick up the pace and see if we can catch up to it. I don't think you're catching my drift. But we're in agreement that the detective isn't a killer, right? Thought we are. If so, then I hope you'll understand when I say that since he's the only one who could open the office door, then that leaves only Mr. Spine as our prime suspect. Hold it! Don't you think it's a bit early to be jumping to conclusions? Are you saying there's another way to open the door? Other than with the master key? Oh, I get it. Perhaps you had a spare made for someone else? I'll have you know, I have never made a spare. So what are you insinuating? Nothing. Cause I thought we known better than to suggest it that to someone like you, boss. On top of it, she knows of a good detective, doesn't she? Hold it! Is there anyone in this district who hasn't at least heard of Detective Coombs? Good point. He's practically a celebrity among us prosecutors. Really? I never knew I was a talked about soul. I assure you, it's not for good reasons. We holding our collective breath, you know, for when you scare up so badly that you literally saved off the force. Yeah, like I said. But wait, what? Is that you, Mr. Edgeworth? It wouldn't surprise me. Of course not. That's Hogwarts. Well, don't scare me like that. I almost had a heart attack there. Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. Hold it! By dying message, you mean the bloody letters that spell out Kumsu? I figured that whoever wrote his name must have wanted to frame him. And just the act of choosing his name is proof enough that the true name is so damn well. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and present some evidence. I will, when the time is right. I would love to, but first, we should listen a bit more and to guess what he is saying, and press him for more information. Well, I'm gonna go more into details now. So let's dig deeper. So you excuse me a bit? Yeah, I wanna hold more details. Not so fast. I do. I'm interested in hearing what Mr. Spite has to say. Didn't I just say it'd be a waste of time? We don't need to hold headlines. I'll be the judge of that. Mr. Spite, if you please. I discovered that the master key was missing at around 1 a.m. So it was missing, I see. What do you mean by missing? As in, it wasn't anywhere in the security booth, so the killer must have stolen it. Mr. Postman, I believe this to be an important piece of testimony, don't you? I can't believe that someone like you won't be taken in by so smart. I'm not lying, so... If that's the case, then I'd like to know why you had the master key now. I don't quite know. It used to happen all of a sudden, so... Unlikely story. And where is the proof that the key was stolen to begin with? I bet you just forgot where you put it and then found it again. I never lose things. I can practically guarantee that. Oh, right. With me, if something disappears, it's usually because someone stole it. That makes it even worse, you know. Yeah, but just me. You don't want to test just how bad her log is. Unfortunately, I can deem this piece of testimony as conclusive. Don't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? But you still haven't established Make's motive for breaking into Mr. Edgeworth's office. Her motive? Did we already establish that it was theft? I mean, the culprit clearly went to for the bookshelves and at least tried the safe. That's true, actually. It is as Mr. Postman says, Detective. I can't ignore the fact that all the evidence points towards a motive of thief. But I'm done taking blows. It's time to counter-attack with a fair facts of my own. Well then, let's keep at it then. Let's see. Her intent from the messed up cells to the wiped on safe. I'd say thievery. Hold it! I conclude that the culprit's motive appears to have been thievery. However, try to hold that the gate Miles Edgeworth is in agreement with little old me. However, with the counter investigation of the bookshelves and say, hey, good thinking, asking for my opinion on the matter. Would it be too much for you to allow me to complete a full sentence? Yeah, you keep interrupting. Anyway. Well, I will best you for all the information I can get. So, let me think now. Well, there's something I find strange. Yeah, I was at objection. Because I'm gonna be honest, I have no memories of telling you about the safe. Do you wish to continue insisting on Mr. Spite was set on stealing something? Why not? It's the dude, after all. Well, if I might ask, how did you know that the handprints have been whipped? Because I have no memories of ever telling you that. It was also by your logic that we came to the Wall TV conclusion. Anyway, that might be, but you must also be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe. And Mark is certainly even be aware of it. The existence of which is only private to prosecutors. Ah! I find it a little hard to believe that a hidden safe was a part of her cunning plan. But she got reported by accident when she was turning everything else upside down. I don't think so. I highly doubt that. I'd say the culprit knew exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and the safe were targeted. No. You is waiting. Yeah, and I didn't know about a safe, ball. And that means there's no way making cause they don't know about it either. Did I hear people saying that the killer is a prosecutor? Well, only prosecutors know of that safe. So, yes, I very much would like to suggest that. Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable. What's wrong, prosecutor? Do you have a different suspect in mind now? Causes! Why? What made you? Was with the angry face all of a sudden? It's all my fault. What do you mean? It seems he knew about the existence of the secret safest. Okay, you mind telling me how he knew about it? What did you used to say? We were partners, like inseparable conjoined twins. That's why I told him I filled him in on the secret safest. Then that means... Yeah, I know. I had only just told him to. Obviously, it was wrong of me to tell him. I still can't quite believe it, but the thief who broke into your room was probably Jim. Well, vi ser havet måste vatten, that holds. Now he's claiming that the victim was the thief. And you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you? Mr. Smakey Pie? Excuse me? So you're still trying to pin it on her? I mean, you are a security guard, right? That's you, But killing is gonna be too far. Evelyn, you just keep your face on. What the? You still a cousin Makey of the murder? Yes and no. I mean, just stop it up on him. What properly down his gun. I get it. It was self-defense, wasn't it? No, I couldn't. I could never do something like that. Not even as a security guard, so... Plus, even if he was the thief, he would have a key to this office. This is precisely why he had to steal it. What did you say? It was him who stole the master's key. Ah! That impossible was supposedly stolen key to be having us only. Well, unless you yet heard it from him after you killed him. Mr. Postman, are you honestly accusing your own partner of being a thief? I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything else to make sense. Has he no honor? Okay, so I take it that it's over then. No, then, I think we don't have. The investigation waits for no man. Would you people be so kind as to see yourself out? You can kick us out. This is Mr. Edward's office. Ah, but I'm the one who's been assigned to this case. You are all suspects to wind the case, and therefore ineligible to use this song. Have it your way. Listen, Paul, how many times do I have to say this? Makey can't be the culprit. Detective Kumsu, calm yourself. But sir, we have no choice but to accumulate his request for now. Haha, thank you, Mr. Edward. At least one of you understands. Now then, if you could remove yourself from my crime scene, I'd be most grateful. Mark my words, Mr. Postman. We will meet again. If that's a formal request from the legendary Prosecutor himself, then I suppose so. No, don't disappoint me, you whore. To be continued. Well then, let's save then. Well, looking at the time, looking at the time, this is a good stopping point. So yeah, I think I'll be stopping here then. So just give me a bit. And let me close the game quickly now. So it feels like things are gonna be quite different because, well, because it seems like the cross examination is gonna be called at the same time as the investigation, making this all the more interesting. Anyway, so let me take a look and see when the next team will be. Just give me a bit. Okay, so the next team is gonna be at... Yeah, the next team is gonna be at Wednesday with some more Ace Attorney investigations. But just give me a bit and I'm just gonna change the title quickly. So just give me a quick second here. Just, okay, sorry for the thought in silence, but I'm just updating the detail quickly. So give me one quick second here. Just one quick second as I'm updating here. Hang on here. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so the next team is gonna be at Wednesday with some more Ace Attorney investigations, Miles Edgeworth. So if you wanna follow me at tutorials, here you go. And feel free to join my Discord. And if you are subscribed, you can use this rate message. Otherwise, you can use this one. No, you skim a bit and we shall see where it will go for. And I'll be seeing you all the next time. Good night. Uyasumi. It's a bit early, I know.
す